Okay, we're on Menachot Perek Dalid, Mishnah Aleph. First Mishnah in the fourth chapter of Masechet Menachot. The last Mishnayot, we learned about things that were me'akvin zeh that if you had different parts of a mitzvah, like for example, the seven stalks of the menorah. So you have to have all seven in order to have a menorah in the Beit HaMikdash. So we learned about these that were me'akev zeh. So now we're going to turn our attention to things that are eina me'akevet. So you have two things, two elements of a mitzvah. If you don't have one, you can still do the other. Says the Mishnah, "Hatchelet eina me'akevet et halavan, v'halavan eno me'akev et hatchelet." So in the mitzvah of tzitzit, it says, "Yinatnu al tzitzit hakanaf petil techelet." You should put on the corner of your garbage a petil, a string of techelet. What is techelet? This is a techelet website. So for many years, nobody knew what it was. But in recent years, many people are convinced that they have found out how to make this string that is the original tchelet. It has to be the right tchelet. It can't be the wrong tchelet. But the mitzvah clearly says that you should have a patil tchelet, a string of tchelet on your tzitzit. And without it, okay, and so the question is, what if I don't have tchelet? For many years we didn't. The Mishnah says, you can have the white strings without the tchelet. And if you don't have white, you can only have tchelet. That's still okay. 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 They don't hold each other back. If you have an all white or an all tchelet tzitzit, all tchelet will be very expensive. Okay, you're still yotze. Now, so I always feel like if you have so therefore, by the way, it doesn't have to even be lavan. It can be any color. So the whole argument about techelet is, well, what if it's not the real techelet? So the Gemara says you should have a fake techelet. You shouldn't have what's called kala ilan. But I don't really see this as being a concern, and as being that it's a mitzvah deoraita, literally written in Torah, tzitzit techelet. You should have techelet on your tzitzit. So I think that I have trouble understanding people who don't really, because you fulfill the mitzvah anyway. I have trouble understanding people who don't put techelet on their tzitzit, but that's my personal thing. Tefillah shayad eina me'akevet sharosh. The sharosh eina me'akevet shayad. Tefillah is from tefillin. So as everyone knows, you put tefillin on your arm and tefillin on your head. Okay, what if you only have one? What if you can only put one on? So each one does not hold each other back. And if you only have one, you should put it on and you fulfill a mitzvah without the other. Bartunir says something really interesting. Rambam katav davka sheshtei mitzuyin etzlo. Yeah, this is true if you have both. Avalin ein mitzuya etzlo ela achad mehem. If you only have one with you, lo yaniach achad ad shimsa acher. Do not put one on until you find the other. Why? Gazrinan shema yit'eh v'yismoch al achad tamid. It's a gzeira. It's a rabbinic decree. Maybe a person will make a mistake and he'll only use one, rely on one always. So he says if you have both, then of course you can put one and not the other. But if not, we make a gzeira. That's not halachah. Because the Gemara changed its mind. It's not true, etc., etc. The halacha is bein sheshnei mitzuyin etzlo, bein she'ein mitzuyin etzlo. Whether you have both or you don't. Eino me'akvot zu et zo. You should wear one, and not that you could wear one without the other. V'chein haru kol rabotei halacha l'maaseh. This is all my rabbi said. He said, I don't pass like the Rambam. If you have only one, you should wear. Hasolet v'hashemen eina me'akvim et hayayin. Solid is fine flour. Shemen is oil. These are called minchat nisachim. We talked about different kinds of menachot. Minchat nisachim are the menachot that are brought alongside some korbanot. So in all of the korbanot, it says you should bring solet, you should bring fine flour, you should bring wine, and you should bring oil. But if you only have one and not the other, if you have solet and oil and not the other and not the wine, or wine not solet and oil, you should bring one without the other. Okay, that's Bartunura says, She'im miviu shayayin below stolav v'shemen. If you brought wine without flour and oil, menascho, you pour it on the mizbeach. Solet and shemen, it seems clear. The solet and shemen, they go together. Why? Because you mix them together. Hamatanot she'al hamizbeach hachitzon, enom akvot zuetu. Matanot are the spillings or the sprinklings of the blood. Bartunura says, you go to arba matanot shel chatat. Okay, when you have a korban chatat and you sprinkle on all four sides of the mizbeach. They don't hold each other back. Because we've learned in Masechet Tzvachim, you only did one spilling, one pouring. Nonetheless, the korban brought atonement. So therefore, since one is enough, they don't hold each other back. You can do one without the rest of them. I don't know why you would. Okay, and dedicate our learning to memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.